So imagine this kind of situation. I'm just walking next to the airport, filming some landings, some takeoffs, and Yeat, his genius himself, hit me with this masterpiece line.
I had to spend $250,000 on that fucking plane.
Bro, $250,000 on a plane? What about to get? A paper plane?
Dystopian society.
So we are speedrunning the truth. I'm gonna show you what Yeat actually could buy for 250k. And spoiler alert, it's not a Gulfstream, unfortunately. Alright, so before we start guessing, we have to understand one thing. Yeat loves flying. Like, it's basically a personality trait at this point. Let me show you some examples.
Yeah, I just put him on the plane. I said fuck about shit. They heard that I found perfect, just I know they broke. Fly around the world, made to the game.
This man talks about jets, planes, flying high, every 2.5 songs. Like, look at this.
I own a private jet. I'm on a pirate trip. I take the plane to another level. I take the highest to a new level. I take it high.
Forget about being a rapper. The guy is just one check ride away from being a full-time pilot. So honestly speaking, if Yeat rapped harder about planes, Boeing already hired him. But now comes the real question. What can you actually get for $250,000? So let's dive into the interesting part and see what actually Yeat could buy for the $250,000. First option is the LaserJet 24. It's a 1960 built AA plane. If you buy it brand new, you could possibly leave them like $1 million, so quadruple the price. But if you find the one that is built in 1960s, it will fuel burn crazy insufficient compared to the brand new model. The range is about 1,300 miles and the top speed is 518 miles per hour, which is around 834 kilometers per hour. Honestly, I expected a lot worse because it's like looking really solid, and who cares about the fuel efficiency when you got the money in the bank. Now let's move to the second option. Now, option number 2 is the Cessna Citation 1. It's newer, 10 years newer, built in 1970s. Top speed around 400 miles per hour, a bit slower. Who cares? We got plenty of time. Range 1,300 miles, the same. Now it sounds fancy like Cessna Citation, but when you compare it to real jets, it's like a baby private jet. When you're flying this plane, it's not like just 20 guys flexing. You just take your backpack, fly at butt altitude, and hope for the best. Just look at this cockpit, just look at it. You understand that this plane flew already like 50 years, it has 50,000 hours experience, more than any experienced pilot in Qatar Emirates. Still flies, still goes pretty good. Now let's talk about the third option. The third option is the option for the kings. It's the King Air C-90B. It's not even a jet aircraft, it's a prop aircraft, but still, for our budget, everything works. Now let's talk about the stats. First, the speed. 270 miles per hour, half of everything we saw so far, but the range is 1,500 miles, which could take you from Lisbon to Madeira, probably. But hey, it flies, it flexes, get the job done. You're still flying at your destination privately. What to complain about? Okay, so let's be real. Could actually Yeat own a plane for 250k? Shortly speaking, Yeah, but not the way you think. In the real world, for 250k, you are not buying a G6, but you could own a share of it, which is the important here. That means that you pay a part for the plane and you own it with other 15 people. Basically, you pay for a chunk of a jet instead of owning the whole plane, which is around 15 million at least, or 10 million, or 8 million. It could vary, it depends on the age, and etc. But you could use the airplane when it's your turn, because you own it with another 15 people, you have to wait. But you don't pay for the fuel that they fly, and the maintenance is everything organized by the operator. And with 250 you own a G6 still, like not the whole plane, but you own it. If they own a share in US, they probably like on the list one of the 16th people. In EU it's not even so regulated, so for one airplane they could have 100 owners. Honestly smart, but to own an aircraft just to flex and after wait the queue for 100 people. So yeah, Yeat might not own an airplane, but he still flies higher than us. If you like the video, you learned something new, press the like button. If you want to stay in touch, make sure you follow my Instagram account, run this shit, and TikTok. Yeah. Run this shit in everything you do. Peace.